I think it makes a difference which oil is used in a steroid. Like we have the synthetic ones, we have also the organic ones. Does it make a difference?
So carrier oils, obviously the gear has to be transported and suspended in something, right?
Yes.
So there's lots of different types. Some of them cause inflammation. Some of them are toxic. Some of them are healthy. So like it does matter what carrier oil you use. But let's keep it relative, okay? You're injecting 1 cc. If you're doing a low dosage of something, 1 cc, 2 cc, that is such a small amount of oil you're injecting compared to the food that you're eating all day. If you have an unhealthy diet and you're worried about injecting 1 cc of carrier oil that causes a little bit of inflammation, then your priorities are out of whack. Understand?
Yeah.
Like it does definitely matter,
Yeah,
but like not that much of
I understand that, yeah.
But check this out. If you're a bodybuilder doing like 5 grams of gear a week,
Yeah.
now it starts to really matter because you're injecting a lot of it. Now you really want to prioritize using healthier gear, healthier carrier oils, less solvents.
The thing is, what is a lot, what is less? That's the question.
I mean, if you're only doing like less than 4 cc's a week, but the thing is, if you're doing primobolan, let's say you're doing rimobolan, which is suspended in castor oil.
Yes.
Yeah. So castor oil is perfectly healthy. There's no side effects from that. So like you can just eliminate that as a possible problem. If you're using pharmaceutical grade, you're not going to get inflammation and problems. So
You need
set
to
that
use a lot.
aside. Then it's like, no, not because you're not, because that is fine. There's no problem with that. Okay.
Mhm.
But then you take like an underground one with something that causes more inflammation on top of that. So eliminate the rimobolan. That's not even a concern. Now you take the underground one, and how many cc's are you doing out of underground? A couple cc's a week or something?
Actually, I don't take underground at the moment.
You're only
For me-
taking rimobolan
Yeah, and testosterone.
and testosterone. And testosterone pharmaceutical or what?
Yes.
Pharmaceutical.
Yeah.
Pharmaceutical. Are you concerned that the pharmaceutical oils are going to cause inflammation also?
No, I was more concerned. I would like to use the underground lab if I could be
yeah,
sure
yeah.
I can use it without having side effects, like side effects in terms of the oil.
Okay, and how many cc's per week would you do?
3 ml.
3 cc's a week. So
3
that's
cc.
still like a pretty moderately low
Because
dosage.
the
I don't think it's going to be a
Primobolan,
super
you need to
significant.
use like 2 ml.
Yeah, so you're worried about using an underground primobolan that might cause inflammation.
Yes.
I still don't think even at 3 cc's with the brands, you're going with fairly reputable brands.
Yeah.
These brands that you're going with, they could possibly cause some inflammation, but it's nothing that would be so bad that anybody would report, because these are brands that are well established that most people are using.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I'm not worried about just 3 cc's. I thought you were doing less. That's right. But if it's primobolan, do a little bit more, because he does very low dosages, right? So just when he
Yes,
first
yes.
said that, I just thought, oh my gosh, Ken, you do such low dosages, you don't have to worry about the quality of the gear that much. Whereas if a bodybuilder came and said they do high dosages, I'd say you really need to check your gear. Like the gear you use, if you're doing grams and grams of gear, like you should be sending the gear to a lab to get it tested to make sure, because you're putting so much of that in your body. But
Because
not so
they
much
not
in your
really
case.
say which oil is inside, like
Yeah.
on the pharmaceutical,
Oh, so
they write it down. Yeah.
The black market stuff does usually say what oil's on it, but that's not no relevance
Doesn't
to
have
it
to be
whether
true,
it's
yeah?
accurate or not.
Yeah.
It's they just put whatever on the. Trust me on this one. Like
But I
even
can
good
see
brands.
The viscosity is the name, right?
Yes, you can
It's
tell by how
different.
liquid it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like way thinner. The pharmaceutical is thicker, and the underground lab is more thin.
The reason why they use a thinner oil is because the thinner oil also acts like a solvent. So they don't have to be as perfect with their formula. They can throw in a solvent / carrier oil that also does cause more inflammation when they do that. Yes, so that's true.
Yes.
So that's usually the case, yeah.